This is the U.S. First Strike ration, or the FSR. It's a compact, on-the-go 24-hour assault ration, used during the first few days of high-intensity combat missions. It takes up only about half the space and weight of 3 standard US MREs. These 3 MREs weigh 4 pounds, 12.3 ounces, or 2,161 grams, and they contain about 3,800 to 3,900 calories. This thing weighs 2 pounds, 12 ounces, or 1,244 grams, and it contains 2,900 calories. The First Strike ration comes 9 to a case, and that case weighs 29 pounds. And it requires little to no prep time for its components. So let's check it out. This one was packed the 57th day of 2019. Barbecue pork filled wrap and garlic and herb chicken, menu number 6. Okay, so right off the bat, a Bridgeford apple turnover. Oh, nice. An apple cinnamon flavored First Strike energy bar. That was packed January 14th of this year, 2019. Yeah, a shelf-stable bagel. Nice little list of ingredients. Microcrystalline cellulose. Cheddar cheese pretzels. Strawberry banana dairy shake powder. These things used to have 6 grams of trans fat in them. Now, no trans fat. Here's a Ziploc baggie for storing any loose components or trash. Wow, that's pretty dense. Smoked turkey nuggets. Here's your accessory packet. Beverage base powder orange. Fully cooked filled wrap, shelf stable, seasoned pork with barbecue sauce. We'll see how it's looking. Oh, nice. Caffeinated chocolate pudding. 32 grams of sugar. Chicken breast fillet, garlic. 37th day of 2019. Again, it's amazing to get any ration this fresh. Osmotic cranberries. Just another name for some dried cranberries. A mocha dessert bar. And then another accessory packet. So then the one pack, again, it's just 3 wet naps, matches, cinnamon chewing gum, salt, toilet paper. There you go. But then the other pack, you get 5 pieces of military energy gum, 100 milligrams of caffeine per piece, Arctic mint flavor. Some cheese spread in a 1 ounce pack. They reduced it from 1.5 ounces down to 1 ounce. And it seems to be like that in the MRE as well. It's kind of a shame, but it allows for maybe a couple smaller components and more menu variation than some hot sauce. So there's everything. For about 2,900 calories of food, that is quite the variety. So let's first start off with breakfast. Okay, and for breakfast, we're going to be starting the day off right with a strawberry banana dairy shake, an apple turnover, smoked turkey nuggets, a cheese spread to go along with that shelf-stable bagel, and a pack of military energy gum. Alright, so let's get sat on your tray. Nice, okay, so let's first start off with that strawberry banana dairy shake. That's a pretty inviting artificial strawberry and banana smell. Calls for 6 ounces. Okay, and then for the apple turnover. Smells like a pretty cheap cinnamon apple pie. 46 grams of carbs, but then only 16 grams of sugar. It's not bad. Then the smoked turkey nuggets. Double packed. They say smoked turkey nuggets. They smell extra smoky. Not bad. Then this energy gum. This would last you all day. 100 milligrams of caffeine each. That's pretty serious. You don't want to chew this like in too close a proximity. You know, one piece after another. 2 pieces within 3 hours, up to 10 pieces in 24 hours. Then that shelf-stable bagel. That smells like a fresh baked bagel. That's incredible. Look at it. And it's not separated. It's not cut down the center. It's pretty neat. So you just have to, you know, improvise. They give you a shelf-stable bagel. First time I've seen one of those. This is food tech. That's what this is. This is the most advanced shelf-stable tactical gas station food currently produced in the world. And I say that, it's like, you know, you can eat this stuff on the go. It's quick and easy to eat, palatable, you know, familiar foods. Not bad. I mean, the bread, that's pretty much what it is. It's bread shaped like a bagel. It's like having an open-faced cheese sandwich. Or it's like taking easy cheese and putting it on like some standard white bread, you know, bun. That's pretty much what it is. And the dairy shake. It has such a nice whipped, you know, consistency. It's very sweet, but it only has 20 grams of sugar, which, I mean, it's still kind of a lot, but, you know, like the chocolate protein drink powder, you know, that thing's 36 grams of sugar. This is, you know, almost half the sugar content, and you wouldn't even notice, you know, the difference. It's very sweet. A nice, you know, again, artificial strawberry and banana flavor. The smoked turkey nuggets, a little bit of an oily surface. That is the best, you know, meat jerky of any kind in a U.S. ration to date. It has a terrific texture. It's very real. It's not overly processed. I mean, it is still very processed, but it doesn't seem it. It doesn't seem like the standard teriyaki and barbecue kippered beef snack style beef jerky sticks. Those are very artificial and processed in their texture. This here seems a little bit more normal. A very savory and smoky flavor. Extremely lean. That's awesome. They seem perfect for breakfast. I mean, they'd be great really any time of the day, on the go, as with every component. So now for the apple turnover. Wow, that was somewhat fibrous. Like whole pieces of apple in the filling. Fairly high moisture content, but with the stabilizers that are added to it, this thing's not going to mold up for easily 5 years. So it has a great shelf life. The little bits of apple, that's what makes it. It's not just like an apple flavored filling. There are actual pieces of fruit in there. It's a nice soft bread. It has an excellent chew. And it's not overly sweet. And go back over to this Army cheese bagel. Pretty amazing. The cheese, when it's that fresh, kind of overly salty and cheap, and completely decadent cheese spread on a shelf-stable bagel that tastes like a hamburger bun. And, you know, one of those things where it's a great comfort food. There's so much flexibility. I mean, the cheese spread, you could use it with that barbecue pork wrap. Sorry for talking my mouth full again. These, they're perfect for on the go. So far, so good. Then the chewing gum. That's a pretty strong artificial peppermint flavor. The texture of the gum is very soft. It's not overly firm. It's pretty good. Alright, in about 4 or 5 hours, we're going to take it over to lunch. Okay, and we're back with lunch. The main course is going to be a wrap with barbecue pork, a pack of cheddar cheese pretzels, and dried cranberries, then some caffeinated chocolate pudding. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice, okay, so let's first start off with that barbecue pork wrap. There's some little shelf-stable, soft tacos. Smells pretty good. Sweet barbecue sauce. The cheddar cheese pretzels. They're just combos. A pretty strong cheddar cheese smell. The cranberries. And then for that chocolate pudding. Nice. Looking pretty gourmet. So let's check out a wrap first. It doesn't have the amount or range of flavors that I expected. It's a little bit bland. Good thing they give you hot sauce. That sweet barbecue, you can barely taste it on its own. And the flour tortilla is a little bit soggy. The hot sauce has a very high vinegar content. And it's pretty hot. It's not the same as Tabasco. A little bit more Schofield, to it, a little bit more kick. The pork is extremely processed, and the flavor, it's of passing grade, but I feel like there's room for improvement for this one. Then, when you've seen one of these cheddar cheese filled pretzels, you've seen them all. It's like a combo. I mean, the cheese filling can vary. You could get a pizza filling, ranch. This is just your standard cheddar cheese, filled pretzel. Very fresh. It's nice. It's not stale at all. The cranberries. It seems like they've improved them over the years. They used to be more dry. It could be just because they're so fresh, but who knows? These seem more like craisins, ocean spray, and they're of good quality. And for that pudding. This is awesome. It tastes normal. You wouldn't think that thing came out of a retort pouch, in the sense of it being any bit different for being a shelf-stable food. It has loads of caffeine in it. It's bitter. This has a fair amount of cocoa. The pork. It's like ground pieces of pork jerky with like a sweet barbecue sauce. Yeah, these cranberries, they're They have a more natural color and texture, a nice chew. The pudding is so rich. Not only just a easy to eat snack with quick absorption calories, it also is going to give you a good boost. I'm going to eat these over the course of the next couple hours here. Then we're going to take it over to dinner. Okay, and we're back with dinner. The main course is going to be a garlic and herb chicken breast, an apple cinnamon first strike bar, mocha dessert bar, orange beverage base, and then clean the old palate with some cinnamon gum. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice, okay, so let's first start off with that orange beverage base. Then the chicken breast. Immediately picking up a strong smell of garlic. That's a beaut. Wow, look at that. That's an actual piece of chicken, not some pre-formed chicken. That's actual, real chicken. That has a prevalent flavor of garlic, light oregano. This is delicious. This is about the only part of the ration that's a little bit less on the go. And even it, you could eat right out of the pouch. You wouldn't need the spoon, technically. Delicious. It's a succulent piece of chicken. It's not dry, has excellent texture. It doesn't seem like, overly processed or fake. Then that mocha dessert bar. Nice piece of shelf-stable fudge. Just a rich chocolate and coffee smell. Then the first strike bar. Apple cinnamon. Look at that thing. Now that smell is incredible. I mean, there's raisin juice concentrate in this, and you can smell it. I mean, of course, apple and cinnamon. I feel like this is a lot more enjoyable and palatable than, say, that barbecue pork wrap. That thing was pretty good, but this tastes a lot more normal. Tastes fine cold. Wouldn't have really paired well with the bread that they give you, the bagel. Sometimes you get a tortilla, other times wheat snack bread or crackers. Then the mocha dessert bar. It's almost impossible to see them, but there are little chocolate chips in it. A rich piece of mocha fudge. It's not like some extract, it's actual ground coffee. It's such a decadent flavor and texture. It's high in fat, high in saturated fat. That's what makes it so good. It's one of the best desserts currently in a U.S. ration. Followed up some orange beverage base. That right there, it's artificial and resembles a fruit juice. Still, I feel like it's overly sweet and it could probably use a little bit of extra vitamin C and electrolytes, but encourages fluid intake and, bolsters the calorie content of the ration. The first strike, apple cinnamon. It's like a Rice Crisp fruit taffy energy bar. These things are addictive. Such a perfect balance between a satisfying chew and a Rice Crisp crunch with a very natural apple cinnamon flavor. If you really taste it, you can taste a little bit of corn. Those things, they last forever. They'll last like 10 years. And eat this thing real quick too. Now that is the easiest ration to prepare and eat. It's food you don't want to eat for very long because you know it's not healthy, but it's very palatable food that's quick and easy to eat on the move, packs tons of extra carbohydrates, electrolytes, sugar, caffeine, And it's everything a soldier is going to need sustenance-wise for those first few days of intense combat. Oh yeah, and that chewing gum. That is a very light cinnamon. That is not bad. It's not overpowering. It has a relatively firm chew. So that does it. The First Strike ration. Definitely a well-suited ration for what it was designed for. Well, anyway, this is Steve 1989. I hope you liked the video. And I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.